But American art of the 50s wasn't all wild emotion and frenzy. There was stillness. There was mystical calm, and this is what we get from the third giant of the New York school, Mark Rothko. In Rothko, colour is everything. No movement, no figures, often not even a title to stand between you and the paint. Rothko was a typical melting pot American whose family had to flee from Russia while he was still a child. A neurotic, driven man who found his stability in painting. I'm not afraid that you won't think this Mark Rothko beautiful, but what I am afraid, a little, is that somebody might think it's just beautiful. Lovely colours, no meaning. Because meaning was what he was all about, and he would have been furiously angry if anyone thought that, and told you so in suitably salty language. It was subject matter that mattered to him, and the subject matter was the emotions. Not small personal emotions, up today, down tomorrow, but the great timeless emotions. How we feel about death and courage and ecstasy. And he was convinced that if you would just encounter his painting, that emotion would be communicated to you with absolute clarity. So to achieve this, he painted very large. Because in a small painting, big you, little painting, you can control it. But with a large painting, it controls you. You're taken into it. Unless, of course, you look at it from a distance. That killing, assessing look. So to combat that, he insisted that always the lights were very dim. So you couldn't actually see the thing until you were right up against it. And then something does begin to happen. He painted with very, very thin mists of paint, feathering it on, breathing it on. And you are taken up out of yourself into something greater, something transcendent and majestic. If you could think of a religious painting without religion, this is what you experience here. It's so timeless that when I've had this encounter, I feel to return to the world of time, I have to shake my head and bring myself down to earth again.